Fatty liver disease is completely reversible, and most doctors aren't telling you how to fix it. I'm going to share 6 strategies with you today that can reverse fatty liver disease in 90 days. Not slow its progression, not manage it with medication, reverse it completely. Your liver can regenerate. It's one of the only organs in your body with this remarkable capability. But you have to give it the right conditions. I've watched hundreds of patients with severe fatty liver disease restore normal liver function using these 6 strategies. Their liver enzymes normalized. Their ultrasounds showed resolution of fat. Their health transformed. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how they did it. Let me ask you something. Have you been told your liver enzymes are elevated? Has an ultrasound shown fatty changes in your liver? Maybe your doctor said you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and told you to lose weight and exercise more without any specific guidance on how. What if I told you that fatty liver disease has 5 specific root causes that you can fix? That losing just 7% of your body weight can reduce liver fat by 50%. That certain foods are destroying your liver while others actively heal it. I'm going to show you exactly what's causing your fatty liver and precisely how to reverse it. Here's what frustrates me about how we treat fatty liver disease. Someone gets blood work showing elevated liver enzymes. An ultrasound confirms fatty liver. The doctor says, you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Lose weight and exercise more. That's it. No specific protocol, no timeline, no guidance. The patient tries to lose weight, makes some half-hearted dietary changes. Maybe loses 5 pounds and gains it back. Their liver disease progresses. 6 months later, their enzymes are higher. A year later, their ultrasound shows more fat. Nobody is alarmed yet. We'll monitor it, the doctor says. But here's what concerns me. Fatty liver disease is not benign. Left untreated, it progresses in a predictable and dangerous pattern. Simple fatty liver becomes non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH, where the liver becomes inflamed. NASH progresses to fibrosis, scarring. Fibrosis progresses to cirrhosis, permanent liver damage. Cirrhosis leads to liver failure and liver cancer. This progression takes years, but it's happening silently. Most people have no symptoms until the disease is advanced. By the time you feel sick, significant damage has already occurred. And fatty liver disease is now the most common liver disease in America. 1 in 4 Americans has it. It's driven entirely by diet and lifestyle. And it's entirely reversible in the early stages. Think about the next 10 years if you don't reverse this. Progressive liver damage, possible cirrhosis, liver failure, liver cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and kidney disease accelerating alongside it. Fatty liver is not just a liver problem, it's a whole-body metabolic problem. Let's reverse it, right now. The first and most powerful strategy for reversing fatty liver is eliminating fructose and added sugar. Fructose is uniquely toxic to your liver. It's the primary driver of fatty liver disease in most people. Here's the biochemistry that your doctor probably never explained to you. When you eat glucose, regular sugar, it's metabolized throughout your body. Every cell can use glucose for energy, but fructose is different. Fructose can only be metabolized by your liver. 100% of the fructose you consume goes directly to your liver for processing. When you consume large amounts of fructose, your liver becomes overwhelmed. It can't process it all for energy. So it converts excess fructose into fat, specifically triglycerides. These fat droplets accumulate in your liver cells. This is fatty liver disease. The primary source of fructose in the American diet isn't fruit. It's high fructose corn syrup in processed foods and beverages. Soda, juice, sweetened beverages, energy drinks, packaged snacks, condiments, cereals. These products deliver massive amounts of fructose directly to your liver multiple times daily. The research is devastating. Studies show that consuming 1 to 2 sugary beverages daily increases the risk of fatty liver disease by 60%. People who drink 1 20-ounce soda daily have liver fat levels comparable to moderate alcohol drinkers. Your morning orange juice, your afternoon soda, your sweetened coffee drinks are giving your liver the same damage as alcohol. I had a patient, Michael, 52 years old, whose liver enzymes were 3 times the upper limit of normal. His ultrasound showed severe fatty liver. He didn't drink alcohol, but he drank 2 large sodas daily, fruit juice with breakfast, and sweetened coffee twice a day. He was consuming approximately 150 grams of fructose daily. His liver was drowning in it. We eliminated everything with added sugar or high fructose corn syrup, no soda, no juice, no sweetened beverages of any kind, no processed foods with sugar listed in the first 5 ingredients. We kept whole fruit. The fiber in whole fruit slows fructose absorption and protects the liver. Within 1 month, his liver enzymes dropped by 40%. Within 3 months, they were completely normal. Within 6 months, his follow-up ultrasound showed minimal residual fat. Eliminating fructose alone had largely reversed his fatty liver disease. Your action step: eliminate all sources of added fructose and sugar for 90 days. This means eliminate completely all sodas and sweetened beverages, all fruit juices, even healthy ones, all foods with high fructose corn syrup or added sugar in the first 5 ingredients, all desserts and sweets, all sweetened yogurts, cereals, and condiments like ketchup. What you can keep: whole fruits in moderation, 1 to 2 pieces daily maximum. The fiber in whole fruits slows fructose absorption significantly. Replace with water, sparkling water, unsweetened coffee or tea. These have 0 fructose and 0 liver impact. This single change will reduce liver fat by 30 to 50% in most people within 90 days. It's the most powerful intervention available for fatty liver disease. The second strategy is eliminating refined carbohydrates. Not just sugar, all refined carbohydrates. Because when you eat refined carbs in excess, your body converts them to fat in your liver through a process called de novo lipogenesis. Here's what happens when you eat refined carbohydrates: bread, pasta, rice, cereal. They rapidly convert to glucose. Your blood sugar spikes. Your pancreas releases insulin. Your cells absorb glucose for energy. But if you consume more glucose than your cells need, the excess doesn't just disappear. Your liver converts excess glucose into triglycerides, fat. These triglycerides either enter your bloodstream, raising your blood fats, or they stay in your liver, accumulating as fatty liver disease. Every time you eat a large refined carbohydrate meal and your insulin spikes, you're potentially making more liver fat. Additionally, refined carbohydrates worsen insulin resistance. As insulin resistance develops, your liver receives mixed signals. It continues producing glucose even when blood sugar is already high. It converts more glucose to fat. The cycle worsens. The research shows that a low-carbohydrate diet reduces liver fat faster than any other dietary intervention. Studies show that 2 weeks of carbohydrate restriction can reduce liver fat by 40%, independent of weight loss. Your liver starts burning its own stored fat immediately when carbohydrate intake drops. I worked with a woman, Linda, 59, with moderate fatty liver disease and elevated liver enzymes. She ate what she thought was a healthy diet: whole grain bread, brown rice, oatmeal, fruit. But she was consuming 300 grams of carbohydrates daily. Her insulin was chronically elevated. Her liver was converting excess carbohydrates to fat continuously. We dropped her carbohydrate intake to under 50 grams daily. No grains, no bread, no rice, no cereal, protein, healthy fats, and non-starchy vegetables. Within 2 weeks, her liver enzymes dropped by 30%. Within 6 weeks, her ALT, her primary liver enzyme, was normal for the first time in 4 years. Her liver was burning its own fat because we stopped flooding it with carbohydrates. Your action step: reduce total carbohydrate intake to under 50 grams daily for 90 days. This is a therapeutic intervention specifically for liver healing. Eliminate all bread, pasta, rice, cereal, crackers, and grain-based products. All starchy vegetables, potatoes, corn, peas, all high-sugar fruits. Replace with non-starchy vegetables, unlimited. Leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, peppers, cucumbers. Adequate protein, eggs, fish, chicken, meat. Healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds. Within 2 weeks, your liver will begin mobilizing its stored fat. Within 1 month, your liver enzymes will drop. Within 3 months, significant reversal of liver fat. The third strategy is exercise, and specifically the type of exercise that most directly reduces liver fat: resistance training combined with aerobic exercise. Exercise reduces liver fat through multiple mechanisms. First, exercise increases insulin sensitivity. Better insulin sensitivity means less glucose converting to liver fat. Second, exercise directly stimulates liver fat burning. Your liver mobilizes its stored fat to fuel muscular activity. Third, resistance training builds muscle mass, and muscle is the primary site of glucose disposal. More muscle means less glucose available to become liver fat. But here's what most people get wrong about exercise and liver disease. Aerobic exercise alone helps, but isn't optimal. Resistance training is actually superior for reducing liver fat because it builds muscle mass that permanently improves glucose metabolism. The research shows that resistance training 3 times weekly reduces liver fat by 40% over 12 weeks. Combined aerobic and resistance training reduces liver fat even more dramatically. But cardio alone shows more modest results. Most people with fatty liver are sedentary. They avoid exercise, or they do light walking and wonder why their liver isn't improving. Light walking is better than nothing, but insufficient for reversing significant fatty liver disease. I had a patient, Thomas, 54, with severe fatty liver and an ALT of 85. Normal is under 40. He was completely sedentary. Desk job. No exercise in years. His muscle mass was severely depleted. We implemented a structured exercise program. Resistance training 3 times weekly. Squats, deadlifts, presses, rows. Walking 30 minutes on off days. Within 6 weeks, his ALT dropped to 52. Within 12 weeks, it was 38. Normal. Within 6 months, his follow-up ultrasound showed only mild residual fat. Exercise had transformed his liver health. Your action step: exercise 5 days weekly using this structure. 3 days per week, resistance training. Focus on compound movements that work large muscle groups: squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, overhead press. 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. 45 minutes per session. This builds the muscle mass that permanently improves glucose metabolism. 2 days per week, aerobic exercise, brisk walking, cycling, swimming, 30 to 45 minutes at moderate intensity. This directly burns liver fat during the session. Rest 2 days per week. Recovery is important. Don't exercise every day initially. Build up gradually. Start today, even if you've never lifted weights. Find a gym. Use resistance bands at home. Start light and progress weekly. Within 12 weeks of consistent resistance training, your liver fat will dramatically decrease. The fourth strategy is addressing alcohol consumption. Even moderate alcohol intake significantly worsens fatty liver disease and prevents reversal. Here's the mechanism. Your liver processes alcohol as its top priority. When alcohol is present, every other metabolic function is paused. Fat burning stops. Glucose metabolism is disrupted. All liver resources go toward eliminating this toxin. Additionally, alcohol metabolism produces acetaldehyde, a highly toxic compound that directly damages liver cells. It causes inflammation, it promotes fat accumulation, it accelerates the progression from simple fatty liver to NASH to cirrhosis. Most doctors focus on non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and assume alcohol isn't a factor if consumption is moderate. But moderate is relative. 2 glasses of wine daily is enough to significantly worsen fatty liver disease and prevent reversal. The research shows that even moderate alcohol consumption, 1 to 2 drinks daily, increases liver fat by 30% compared to abstinence. People trying to reverse fatty liver disease who continue drinking moderately see significantly slower improvement. People who abstain completely reverse their liver disease 2 to 3 times faster. I worked with a man, Robert, 63, who had fatty liver disease and elevated enzymes. He was implementing dietary changes, but he was drinking 2 glasses of wine nightly. His liver enzymes were improving slowly, but slowly. His liver couldn't fully heal because alcohol was continuously damaging it. He agreed to stop drinking for 90 days as an experiment. Within 6 weeks of abstinence, his ALT dropped from 55 to 28. Normal. His GGT, a liver enzyme particularly sensitive to alcohol, normalized completely. The wine had been preventing his liver from healing. Your action step. For the 90-day liver reversal protocol, eliminate alcohol completely. No wine, no beer, no spirits. 0 alcohol for 90 days. After 90 days, if you choose to reintroduce alcohol, limit it to no more than 3 drinks per week maximum. Never drink daily. Give your liver multiple alcohol-free days every week. Track your liver enzymes before and after this 90-day abstinence. The improvement will prove to you exactly how much alcohol was damaging your liver. If you find it difficult to stop drinking for 90 days, this is important information about your relationship with alcohol that deserves attention. Consider speaking with your doctor. The 5th strategy is intermittent fasting. This is one of the most powerful interventions for fatty liver disease and works through mechanisms that diet alone cannot replicate. Here's what happens during fasting. When you haven't eaten for 12 to 16 hours, your liver exhausts its glycogen stores. Stored glucose. Once glycogen is gone, your liver switches to burning fat for fuel. It starts mobilizing the fat stored within its own cells. Liver fat decreases directly. Additionally, fasting triggers autophagy, your body's cellular cleanup process. Autophagy removes damaged cellular components, including fat droplets, from liver cells. Extended fasting periods activate autophagy powerfully, accelerating liver healing. Fasting also dramatically lowers insulin levels. Low insulin means your liver stops making new fat. It shifts from fat storage mode to fat burning mode. The longer your fasting window, the more time your liver spends burning its own fat. The research shows that time-restricted eating within an 8-hour window, reduces liver fat by 40% over 12 weeks. This is independent of caloric intake. You're not necessarily eating less. You're eating during a shorter window. The extended fasting period does the healing. I had a patient, Helen, 57, with moderate fatty liver and an ALT of 62. She was implementing dietary changes, but progress was slow. We added 16-hour daily fasting. She ate her first meal at noon and finished eating by 8 p.m. Within 4 weeks, her ALT dropped to 41. Within 8 weeks, 34, normal. The fasting had accelerated her liver healing dramatically. The extended daily fasting period was burning liver fat that diet alone couldn't reach. Your action step: implement 16/8 intermittent fasting daily for 90 days. Stop eating after 8 p.m. Don't eat again until noon the next day. This gives you 16 hours of fasting and an 8-hour eating window. During the fasting window, you can drink water, black coffee, and plain tea. Nothing with calories. Nothing that spikes insulin. If 16 hours feels too challenging initially, start with 12 hours and gradually extend. Add 1 hour per week until you reach 16. Your liver will begin burning its own fat during the fasting window. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice your waist shrinking. That's liver and visceral fat coming off. Within 1 month, your liver enzymes will drop. Within 3 months, significant reversal. The 6th strategy is adding specific supplements that protect liver cells and accelerate healing. These won't reverse fatty liver alone. The 5 lifestyle strategies are essential, but they provide powerful additional support. Milk thistle, silymarin. This is the most researched liver protective supplement. Silymarin protects liver cell membranes from damage, reduces inflammation, and stimulates liver cell regeneration. Studies show it reduces liver enzymes by 20 to 30% and decreases liver fat. Dose: 400 to 800 milligrams daily of standardized extract, 70 to 80%. Silymarin. Vitamin E. High-dose vitamin E is one of the few supplements with strong clinical evidence for non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Multiple studies show it reduces liver inflammation and fat accumulation in NASH. A landmark study showed it improved liver histology in 67% of patients. Dose: 800 IU daily of natural vitamin E, D-alpha tocopherol. Note: discuss with your doctor before starting the high-dose vitamin E. Omega-3 fatty acids. Fish oil reduces liver fat and inflammation. The omega-3s EPA and DHA directly reduce triglyceride production in the liver. Studies show 2 to 4 grams daily reduces liver fat by 20 to 50% over 6 months. Dose: 2 to 3 grams combined EPA and DHA daily. I worked with a woman, Dorothy, 62, who had implemented all 5 lifestyle strategies. Her liver enzymes had improved but not fully normalized. Her ALT was still 48. We added all 3 supplements. Within 2 months, her ALT was 31, normal. The supplements had provided the additional support her liver needed to fully heal. Your action step: add these 3 supplements to your protocol. Purchase milk thistle, standardized to 70% silymarin. Take 400 milligrams twice daily with meals. Purchase high-quality natural vitamin E. Take 800 IU daily with food. Discuss with your doctor first. Purchase pharmaceutical-grade omega-3 fish oil. Take enough to get 2 to 3 grams of combined EPA and DHA daily. Take all 3 consistently for at least 3 months. Check your liver enzymes before starting and after 3 months. The improvement will demonstrate the power of these supplements combined with lifestyle changes. Now let me tell you what happens when you implement all 6 strategies over the next 90 days. Week 1, you eliminate fructose, added sugar, and refined carbohydrates. You stop drinking alcohol. You begin exercise. Your liver immediately shifts from fat storage to fat-burning mode. Your blood sugar stabilizes. Your insulin drops. Week 2, you implement intermittent fasting. You add the protective supplements. Your liver enzymes begin dropping. You lose 5 to 7 pounds, primarily from visceral and liver fat. Your energy improves noticeably. Month 1. All 6 strategies are now habits. Your liver enzymes have dropped 30 to 40% from baseline. Your liver is actively healing. Your insulin resistance is improving. You've lost 8 to 12 pounds of metabolic fat. Month 2, your liver is halfway through its reversal. Your enzymes may be approaching normal. Your ultrasound fat would show significant reduction if repeated. Your metabolic health is transforming. Your energy is excellent. Month 3, 90 days complete. Your liver enzymes are normal or near normal. A follow-up ultrasound shows minimal to no residual fat. Your fatty liver disease has reversed. You've prevented the progression to NASH and cirrhosis. Your liver has regenerated. This is what I've seen happen hundreds of times. Not with medication. There is no FDA-approved medication for fatty liver disease. With 6 lifestyle strategies that address the actual causes of liver fat accumulation. I want you to imagine something with me. It's 5 years from now. You never implemented these strategies. Your fatty liver continued progressing. Simple fatty liver became NASH, inflammatory liver disease. NASH progressed to early fibrosis. Your liver enzymes are significantly elevated. Your doctor is now talking about liver biopsy. You're being referred to a hepatologist. Your liver is scarring. The damage is becoming permanent. Your risk of liver cancer is increasing. Your risk of liver failure in the next decade is real. You feel fatigued constantly. Your health is declining across the board. All because nobody gave you a clear protocol to reverse this when it was still fully reversible. Now imagine the alternative. You started today. You implemented these 6 strategies. You stayed consistent for 90 days. It's 5 years later, and your liver is completely healthy. Your enzymes are normal. No fibrosis, no progression. Your liver regenerated. The disease is gone. Which future do you want? The choice is entirely yours. I've given you 6 evidence-based strategies that reverse fatty liver disease. They work. They're proven. They're available to you right now, but none of that matters if you don't implement them. So here's what I want you to do right now. Choose one strategy. Just one. Start today. Maybe you throw out every sugary beverage in your house right now. Maybe you go to the grocery store today and buy anti-inflammatory whole foods. Maybe you stop drinking alcohol starting tonight. Maybe you schedule your first resistance training session for tomorrow. Maybe you set your fasting window starting tonight. Stop eating at 8 p.m. Pick one, start there, add the others this week. Your liver can reverse this disease. I've seen it too many times to doubt it. But your liver needs you to stop damaging it and start healing it. And that starts right now. If this video helped you, share it with someone who has been told they have fatty liver disease. There are millions of people watching this disease progress because nobody gave them a clear reversal protocol. Show them it's reversible. And if you want more strategies like this, evidence-based medicine that reverses disease instead of just managing it, subscribe to this channel. I post new videos every week. Your liver has been quietly trying to heal itself for years. Now it's your turn to give it the conditions to finally succeed.